With the release of Pokemon Legends Arceus coming up, what better time is there to take a look back at the final film in the Diamond and Pearl trilogy, Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Long ago, Arceus, the creator of the Pokemon world, was betrayed by a man named Deimos. Arceus retreated to its own dimension to heal its wounds, but vowed to bring judgment upon humanity when it next returned. Honestly, I feel like this is a great premise for a Pokemon film. While I wouldn't have expected the Pokemon Company to turn the god of the Pokemon world into a vengeful deity, that's exactly the direction that they took Arceus in. Unfortunately, the passing of Arceus' judgment leaves a lot to be desired. This movie takes a long time to get going. The first third is pretty much just dedicated to exposition. It ensures you know that Arceus was betrayed by explaining the events behind the betrayal multiple times, and also recaps the previous two movies in an attempt to connect their events to the awakening of Arceus. The exposition is broken up by a brief battle between Giratina and Dialga, though that is mostly just here to settle Giratina's vendetta towards Dialga from the previous movie. The film also introduces Gina, who has the ability to connect with the hearts of Pokemon and calm them down. She is a relative of Deimos and intends to undo his betrayal by returning the Jewel of Life to Arceus when it returns. Things do start to pick up when Arceus awakens and begins to exact its vengeance. At this point, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina team up to prevent Arceus from destroying the world. While this is easily the best part of the movie, it also fails to live up to its potential. You would expect that 3 dragon gods teaming up to fend off the creator of the world would result in an epic battle, but this is the Pokemon Company we are talking about, so obviously they went with the laziest option. This clash between gods mostly consists of them just firing different colored beams at one another. It really feels like there was very little effort put into this fight. Ultimately, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina are no match for their creator, so Dialga sends Ash and friends back in time to prevent Arceus from ever being betrayed. The rest of the movie consists of Ash and friends uncovering the truth behind the betrayal and doing everything within their power to stop it. This section in the past is not nearly as interesting as the godly clash occurring in the present. It is obvious who the true villain is from the moment he is introduced, leaving this final part of the movie to be boringly predictable. Add on to that, inconsistent time travel rules, and this entire movie feels like a huge waste of potential. I guess that I should also mention that Arceus can talk in this movie. It has a rather generic, evil-sounding voice, which isn't very fitting of a god. However, I did find the voice rather funny to listen to whenever Arceus would talk. Also, since I forgot to mention it during the Giratina movie review, I'd like to point out that Giratina's roar is just a reuse of Mothra's roar. I just think there's something funny about the Pokemon equivalent of Satan sounding the same as Mothra. Overall, if all you care about is seeing a showdown between the gods of the Pokemon world, then you're better off just watching the trailer and then imagining how the rest of the fight goes, since that will likely be more satisfying than what was delivered here. While this could have been a genuinely good movie, the Pokemon Company's decision to market their films towards such a young age demographic results in them being bogged down by constant exposition, lazy fight scenes, and an extremely predictable story. This will no doubt keep kids who like Pokemon entertained, but any older fans will struggle to find anything of substance here. But those are just my thoughts on Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and consider subscribing so you don't miss my next review. To cap off this look back at the Diamond and Pearl era, I will be taking a look at the 13th Pokemon movie, Zoroark, Master of Illusions. Until next time, thanks for watching.